What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Thursday. Welcome into the latest episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. Bummer. The hat's forward. You know what that means. Losing day. That stunk. Well, we probably were due. The play of the day, though, has improved to 4-0 in the month of June. If you're just going to bet one thing, just bet the play of the day. It's 4-0. It's up over 4 units. It's been great for the play of the day. Unfortunately, I got killed in baseball. I got killed personally. I got killed officially. I got killed. I had been really hot in baseball. I had a really good Sunday. I had a really good week going. The cool down day was good. Giants Padres flew over. The Brewers hit a 3-run home run. They're up 6-1. They hit a 3-run home run in the top of the 9th inning to blow that 9-1 total, 9-1 final. So the 9 under, we had it all game long, and then, that should have been a 2-2 day, but instead, Twins and the A's came nowhere near close going over, but the Twins win. The A's now have lost 20 of 21, and another run line for the A's to lose on. They are now 20 and 41, I believe, on the year on the run line. Unbelievable, but down 2.4 units. So still up for the week, but obviously a pretty big dent in the week with being down 2.4 units. I have got, it's an all basketball day. 1 WNBA play and 3 bets on tonight's game 1 in the NBA Finals to give you guys coming up here in just 1 second. But before we do that, let me remind you about the offer. I'm going to give you 2 player props that come off of the prop bet cheat sheet. If you want to go and utilize the prop bet cheat sheet for yourself, that is part of a BettingPros premium subscription. 7 days for free right now. If you've never used it, great time to do it. Download the BettingPros app. Use the code JUICE for a 7-day free trial. It is an awesome time to experience what premium membership can bring to you, and it's free. 7-day trial, BettingPros Premium. Use it on the upgrade screen when you download the app. 7 days for free with the code JUICE. Bet smarter, not harder. Before I give you the plays, our friends are back. Omaha Steaks, they have returned for Father's Day. I had a tremendous dinner last night. These gift packages that show up, I'm telling you, as a quasi-single dad, and I mean quasi, if you know my situation. So a lot of times I'm alone with my daughter. It makes it really easy when I have things in the freezer that I can grab, throw on the grill. As a father, it is very cool to have this in my freezer. I know I have a protein for dinner if I need one, if I have to have it. It's awesome because my daughter loves it. She loves the burgers. She loves the steaks. She loves the chicken breasts, all of it. It's very cool, and it's Father's Day. So this is an awesome time to send it to a dad, a father figure, someone in your life, because from one father to another, backyard grilling is really fun. Father's Day shopping can be difficult, and food solves a lot of issues. Dads want steak, but families want steak too. A recent survey showed that 75% of Americans agree that there's no better way to spend Father's Day than grilling with the family. So, the Daily Juice, Omaha Steaks, we are going to give you a chance to give Dad legendary Heartland quality plus an extra $35 off with the promo code JUICE when you go to omahasteaks.com. Now, Omaha Steaks is going to make it very easy for you here on Father's Day to get an unforgettable gift. When you shop online and pick up in store, it's never too late to find the perfect gift. There's actually an Omaha Steaks store here in Las Vegas. I just found this out like a couple days ago. There's an actual Omaha Steaks store that you can go in person and you can pick it up. Forget shipping. You can get it right there in person. Check your local listings as to whether or not there is an Omaha Steaks store. But if you live in Vegas like me, there's an Omaha Steaks store here in Vegas. It's crazy. Unrivaled quality and variety. Every bite is backed by their unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. They've got fan favorites with filet mignon. They've got all sorts of grass-fed and grain-finished beef that has more marbling for exceptional flavor and is the choice of steakhouses and professional chefs across the country. Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917. This Father's Day, give Dad the world's best steak experience with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for guaranteed perfect gifts that deliver legendary quality. And for an extra $35 off, use the promo code JUICE at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com and an extra $35 off with the promo code JUICE at checkout. See sites for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to shop delicious Father's Day gift packages and use the promo code JUICE at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. Thank you to Omaha Steaks for their support of the Daily Juice podcast. Okay, all basketball. I got housed in baseball. Let's take a break. If you need a baseball play, bet the Twins on the run line. The pitchers aren't announced. There's no lines out, but if you want something, go ahead. There you go. Twins on the run line against the Sacramento A's. Don't even bet the total. Just Twins to keep on winning. Go for a 4-game sweep and 4 games on the run line for the Twins against the A's if you need baseball. Let's talk WNBA first, okay? And let's talk about the New York Liberty. They're at Washington. Now, these teams have already played at Washington. 85-63 was the final. The number was 8.5. The game went under. That was on May 30th. That was not that long ago, okay? Now we're right back here, Washington. I believe this is a Commissioner's Cup game, if my memory serves me correctly on this. And yes, it's a Commissioner's Cup game. So it means a little more, obviously. Teams are going to try a little bit harder because it does count for the Commissioner's Cup. The Washington Mystics are 3-5 on the year. They're 2-1 at home. The Liberty are 7-0 on the year. They are 3-0 on the road. Against the number, New York is 5-2. Washington is 4-4. So the New York Liberty have covered their last 2 games. They beat up badly on Washington, 85-63, and then they dismantled Connecticut, 100-52. You heard me right, 100-52. That line was 18. This line is 11.5. It's only 3 points higher than the game a couple days ago when they were at Washington and they won the game by 18 points, covering the 8.5 pretty easily. I don't think we have to overthink this too much. New York is the best team in the WNBA. They're 7-0, and they are annihilating people. And so, I mean, it's sort of like a rinse and repeat and not that big of a, shocker, but lay the 13.5. Some books are already at 14. New York on the road, again, they won by 18. Let's just bet it again. Liberty, minus 13.5 for 1.1 units. Now, the only bet on the game for OKC and the Pacers that I am going to make on game 1 is the bet that I gave out on our live show, on our preview show with Terrell Furman and I for the NBA Finals. You can go and watch that right now on the BettingPros YouTube channel. Terrell and I broke down a bunch of different prop bets and way to bet game 1, way to bet the series. If you remember, I bet on OKC at plus 110. I do so many shows now, I forget where I gave that out. I gave that out on SportsGrid, where before game 7, to bet OKC at plus 110 because it was the last time that we were going to get plus money on the Thunder to win the NBA championship. So I have 3 units at plus 110 down on OKC to win the series. I don't think this series is going to go long. I, like everyone else, believe this is going to be a 5-game series with a 4-1 win for the Thunder. I'm not giving that out. Why? Because everybody in the content space is on it. There is way too much groupthink going on. I don't like it at all. In fact, I'm actually kind of scared of this series all of a sudden because of how many people have said 4 games to 1, and they're completely dismissing the Pacers. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. That makes me concerned. Just let's see how game 1 goes, all right? The Oilers won game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals at home in overtime. That series is going to be an absolute barn burner like everybody thought. Over 6.5 games, probably go 7, probably zigzag. Florida is probably going to win game 2. We'll be on the Panthers in game 2. But I think the energy of the building, you saw the Edmonton Oilers score in the first minute of action last night. That building was on fire afterwards. I think the same thing happens here tonight for the Thunder. The number was 3 when I bet it. When we did the preview. I'm not sure where it is now, but I had it at 3. I gave it out at 3. We're going to keep it at 3. First quarter, OKC -3 against Indiana. I do think there's going to be nerves for the Pacers on the road. First time, Pascal Siakam's the only player really with any NBA Finals experience on that team. Brand new for Halliburton and company to play, and the Thunder destroy people. I'm going to wait and see if I can get a better number in game. I want like 5, but I will bet the Thunder for game 1. I do think they win game 1, and they may win it going away. I'm just hoping that in the first half we get a better number. I don't like laying 9.5 or 9. It's in a finals game. That's a big number. So I want it under 2 possessions. If I can get that, I'm going to take the Thunder, in particular with their ability to throw a knockout punch in the fourth quarter. Even if the game is close after 3, fourth quarter, SGA and company tend to take over, and I think that happens here. Everyone's betting this game to go over. I'd be very careful about that, okay? If I had a gun to my head, I'd bet the under. It could be like a 120-100 final. I know Terrell gave it out on our preview show. He likes the team total 110.5 under for the Pacers. I don't mind that either, okay? I think the game could go under, but I think if the game goes under, the Pacers are going under, and the Thunder will cover this game here tonight. So I want a better number. I want an in-game, but officially, first quarter Thunder -3 for 1.1 units. 2 NBA player props, like I mentioned, from the prop bet cheat sheet. Let's talk about Obi Toppin. We've been betting him. He's been very good. Obi Toppin points and rebounds. So, last 2 games against the Knicks, number was 10.5. He had 24 and 15. Flew over both times. In game number 4, a 130-121 win for the Pacers, the number was 11.5, like it is tonight. He only had 7, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Game before that, though, he had 12, 8 points, and 4 rebounds. Number was 11.5. Game 2, number was 11.5. He only had 6, 4 points, and 2 rebounds. But in game 1, the number was 10.5 for Obi Toppin for points and rebounds. He had 18, 8 points, 10 rebounds. I think the bench is going to be so vitally important for this Pacers team. I think Obi Toppin needs to have a big series, needs to play well in those minutes in which you don't have the starters on the floor. He's gone over this number 3 of the last 4 games. And I mean, obviously the 24 points was because of the blowout, but he played big minutes in a blowout. So I think if this game does get away from Indiana, Toppin will be on the floor. I think it's a good bet. Obi Toppin over 11.5 points and rebounds at -120 for 1.2 units. And then finally, Aaron Nesmith. He was everyone's darling. He had a monster game in game number 1, 30 points. He had 8 threes in that unbelievable come-from-behind win in game 1, in which the Knicks were stunned and blew a 14-point lead late in that game. But since then, only once have we seen Aaron Nesmith go over his points prop of 11.5. The number was jumped up to 12.5. He had 12 points in game 2, 8 points in game 3, 16 points in game number 4, 3 points in game 5, and 10 points in game 6. The prop bet cheat sheet is projecting just 11 points, and the hook is in our favor because the knee is not great and the ankle is not great. He's nursing a couple different injuries. Nobody's healthy here at this moment, but you have to worry about Aaron Nesmith just in terms of his jump shot and whether that ankle is anywhere near where it needs to be. It hasn't. I mean, after he hit 8 threes in game 1, he hit 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He never hit more than 2 in a game again after game 1. And against the Cleveland Cavaliers, late in the series, after he twisted the ankle, he really wasn't effective. You know, he had 7, 12, and 13 in the final 3 games of the series after being tremendous early in the series. So I know the time off should help and should help him out, but scoring on this defense, the guard play, I just think that's going to be the difference in the series, that I don't think Neesmith and Halliburton and company are going to have much of a shot to score a ton of points up against this ferocious defense for Oklahoma City. We're going to bet the under 11.5 Aaron Neesmith for points for 1.1 units. Okay, so 4 bets for us here on a Thursday. Liberty minus 13.5 for 1.1 units. OKC, Indiana, first quarter, laying it with the Thunder, laying 3 points in the first quarter for 1.1 units. Obi Toppin over points and rebounds of 11.5 for 1.2, and Aaron Neesmith under 11.5 for 1.1 units. Both those bets coming off of the prop bet cheat sheet. You guys can find that on the BettingPros app or on bettingpros.com. Reminder, use the promo code JUICE for a 7-day free trial for BettingPros Premium. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.